Hello everyone and welcome to another Tutorial Thursday. My name is Swiss and for this week we're going to be going over combos you need to know with Snake. And the biggest thing as an introduction is Snake is not really known to have many combos, though he does have a couple of confirms and stuff like that we will be going over, but this is going to be in regards of true combos. Any combos that I may have left out that are also true are primarily because they might not just be well-known ones or in my opinion, not as important as others should be. So in this case, the first one that we're going to be going over is going to be the usual up throw up tilt, which can deal about 32%. Now this up throw up tilt is a very good starter if you want to get as much damage as possible off of the opponent. It works on everyone, and the only thing that you need to know is that the opponent can DI in, and if they do end up DIing in, then one, you're gonna miss if you just throw out an up tilt, but two, if they do DI in, then you just gotta do a turnaround up tilt. So you have to re-DI, otherwise it still is a true combo. The next combo is going to be up throw into double jump down air. Now this specific combo is very tight on timing, though it is possible if you do get it correctly. The combo counter will read as 6. If you did do it correctly, it does 37%. And other than that though, I personally would recommend up throw up tilt more. And even with the instant double jump tech that's brand new, it's still gonna be hard to do. As you can see, I have not gotten it yet, so that just shows how hard the combo is on timing. So keep that in mind. Also, if the opponent DIs in, then you're not going to be able to really get it. As you can see, I just got it right there. You're not going to be able to get it if they DI in because Snake's down air does not have a good hitbox from behind. So keep that in mind as well. I personally prefer it over on super heavyweights or like someone that has like a really big body in general. The next combo is going to be back throw into dash attack. So it's a 2-hit combo, 24%. And it's really dependent on character weight, obviously. So some characters are going to be a little bit harder to actually get the back throw into dash attack on. They can also tech the ground at higher percents too, so be mindful of that and be ready for a tech option or try to go for a tech read if they do end up teching. Next is down throw up tilt, and this is going to work at pretty much 160. The actual amount is 159.2, I believe, but otherwise you just want to say 160 just to round it up. So at 160, down throw up tilt is a true combo. This works on everybody as well. You can also down throw jab some characters as well, and in doing so, that's only going to work on certain characters. I'll have the picture of the chart right here, so that way you can take a look at it. But down throw into jab is going to work at 106 on the bigger characters, and then you can also do it at 126 versus some characters as well, or 142. It's all dependent on which way the character is facing, and obviously only certain characters can get hit by it. So keep that in mind as well, and keep in mind of the chart. Next up we have Nair into F tilt. Now with Nair to F tilt, you generally are only going to get it at about a really low percent, so keep that in mind. And if they're at like a higher percent, then you want to go into other options such as down tilt or even dash attack. So those are going to be your next two options once they're at a higher percent. But if they're at extremely low percent, Nair into F tilt is an option that's available. Forward air can also be used as a combo starter as well. So what you want to do with the forward air is you want to fastball it right as the forward air is coming out, and then you get a true combo that also can kill as well. In this case, forward air into up air. Now at lower percents, you can also have some other options as well, such as like a double jump, neutral air right there, and so on and so forth. So, there are options with the forward air. You're not really going to want to use it as much as like in the neutral, but typically you want to use it when you down throw someone and you know what they're going to do next. Then you can pretty much go for the forward air at that point, though it is a risky option, so keep that in mind. So we've gone over Snake's normals and what combos he has with his normal attacks, and now it's time to go into his projectiles. Now, the biggest one that everyone should know is going to be grenade into neutral air. So basically with the grenade neutral air, you're just going to do a short hop neutral air. Now, if they're at like a higher percent, such as Wolf is, you're gonna have to full hop it. And after that, you can get a dash attack as well. Now, this is only gonna work at low percent, so keep that in mind. And you have to pretty much kind of decide whether you're gonna need to short hop or full hop, depending on percent and your character weight. But for the most part, it's pretty easy to get. So like we went over in the normals section, you can also go for a nair into the dash attack, and it's the same exact thing, but just like with the grenade. So you're gonna be able to go for the dash attack after you get the grenade into neutral air. And you can like kind of have some space with it too. So you don't have to be like up close to the opponent. You can kind of be far away and still get it. So just keep that in mind too, that you could do that. Now you just want to do the dash attack like right when Snake is landing. If you do it too fast, you're gonna get a forward smash. I generally do forward on the analog and then forward on the C-stick to get the instant dash attack. So if you guys have an issue with landing it, try that, and that could make it a lot easier for you. So like the combo previously that we've gone over, you can also get it off of the throw. And with grab invincibility, while you're performing the throw, you're not going to be too worrisome about getting hit by the grenade. So basically what you want to do is like you want to perform the down throw, and then at that point you can get the neutral air and then get the dash attack just like you normally would. Grenade placement does matter a little bit, and as well as if you're holding the opponent rather than actually doing the throw. So as an example, if I'm just holding Link, I can't get the neutral air. So you have to make sure that you understand your situation at hand and then go for another option, such as double jump down air is the most notable option there. Or if they end up right behind you, then you can go for like a back air, such as that. So just be mindful that grenade placement does kind of matter in a sense, but also right here, like you have to make sure you're using the down throw to take advantage of the grab invincibility. Like with here, I don't really have to worry about anything because the grenade is far away from me, so generally I'm not going to get hit. So keep that in mind too. Grenade into back air is also another combo that is available to Snake as well. Basically, this is going to be if your opponent is actually behind you and then there's a grenade here as well, then at that point you can go for a back air once it explodes. This is primarily going to be used when you have a grenade near you and then the opponent is rushing you, let's say, and then a grenade goes off. So that's when you're going to want to be ready for the back air in case they do hit it, and it's a lot of damage obviously when you actually land that. So again, if the grenade is behind you and your opponent is right here, then you want to go for the back air. Obviously, depending on percent, you only need to short hop or full hop the back air, or you know, when they're at mid percent, you might want to double jump and back air to get that. Grenade into forward air is a well-known combo that MVD and other Snake players use to actually get kills and, you know, sauce kills or whatever you want to call it. And generally what you need to do is you need to go for the forward air with confidence that the grenade is going to hit them. And this will be kind of a something like that. So you need to make sure that the grenade is going to blow up as you're going for the forward air. This is most notably seen if your opponent attacks you while a grenade is laying around and they pick up the grenade accidentally. You can back throw them or forward throw them off the stage and then go for the forward air if you believe that the grenade is going to land. So that's the main common way of when people actually go for that option. I do also want to add to that when the grenade does land and then you go for the forward air, it's not a true combo. So that's why I'm saying you have to make sure with confidence that the grenade is going to land, because if you don't, then it's not a true combo. But you have to have confidence that it's going to land. That way it'll be a true combo. So keep that in mind, guys. And now we have grenade into up air. This one is very important on understanding where the grenade is. The grenade has to be on the opposite side of you. So in this case, basically your opponent needs to be between you and the grenade, otherwise this will not work. Now this is a true combo, and it does kill as well if you do get it, and it's a very good option to have. You can also lead into other things, obviously, if you understand that when your opponent is between Snake and a grenade, You can also get other things like neutral air, back air, and stuff like that, depending on percent, obviously. So keep that in mind too. And I'll showcase that right now, just that way you guys know. Put a grenade here. There goes the neutral air. And again, you could do other aerials as well. And as I mentioned before, you can also do it off of the down throw. Now there are other combos you can perform when Snake is in the air, and that's going to be one thing, falling. When you're falling down and the grenade's about to blow up, you can get an up air off of that. And then you can also do like the same thing with the C4 too, such as that. Now it's going to be a little bit harder to land because it's dependent on DI. So if your opponent DI's away or in or anything like that, it might be harder for you to actually get that up air off. Generally, it's going to be easier to do like a back air. So like with the back air, it covers more of a horizontal range, so it's going to cover more DI options rather than using the up air, which is only going to cover one DI option. So that's something you have to make sure you understand too, on whether or not you want to go for the up air or the back air. And since we just went over C4, we'll go over C4 as well. Now, C4 works pretty much the same thing as grenades, so you could, you know, get the C4 into like the neutral air as you would with the grenade, and then same exact thing. That still leads into the dash attack as well, so you can still get the dash attack off of it. If they're at the same thing with like the higher percent, you could still get like grenade or C4 into the up air. Now it's not going to kill with this specific tech or combo, but it is an option that you have because the C4 has too much knockback. So it's not really going to work as well as grenade would. So that's something you have to understand, that you could go for it, but it's going to be a lot of a lower percent than you would with grenade. And of course, we're going to be going over the sticky option as well. So if you perform a C4 next to your opponent, he'll sticky them, and you get a back throw into detonate for free. That's going to be a true combo. You can also do it with up smash. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the C4 does have the probability of falling off at any random point in time. It's completely RNG. There's no rhyme or reason on why it happens. It's just complete RNG. Now, you can also do forward throw as well, but they have to be an extremely high percent. So it's not really useful. You're better off just doing back throw. So just keep that in mind. Back throw is just going to be better. But if they're at a really high percent too and you sticky them, it's safer to just jump forward or backward and then detonate it. It's still a true combo, obviously, as you saw right there. But one thing's for certain, that if the C4 falls off, to avoid blowing yourself up, you jumping back or backwards or forwards and then detonating it is still going to lead for it to be a true combo, and you're saving yourself from blowing yourself up. But keep in mind that it only works at really high percents, like in this case 130. So make sure that you understand what percent your opponent is at before you actually go for that option. And so the last section is going to be up smash. Now, up smash can actually lead into certain things, but it's only at extremely low percent. So you can get a forward air off of it. You can get an up air off of it as well, such as you can right there. And then for the super heavies, you can get neutral air. That's going to be for super heavies only. It does not work at all on light characters, so make sure you keep that in mind. It does not work on light characters. The neutral air mainly only works on the super heavyweights, so like Bowser and Donkey Kong and King K. Rool. But yeah, after that, the middleweights, you could do up air, and you could do the forward air as well. But yeah, outside of that, it's not really something you primarily want to fish for, but if you do get it, then you know that option is available to you guys. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys learned how to combo with Snake, or learn these combos. Definitely practice them if you want to learn these, and then take them into matches, obviously, and keep on growing. Thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe. I have other social media platforms down below: Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, etc. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.
Never duplicate you, never multiply. apply too. Everyone copy and paste, mask all up and on their face. Disney fantasy MP they are cool with their complacent. You feel it in you? Then you brush it off you. Insignificant, but you got something we want, and your whole life is a taunt, cause you will not just comply. Waking up for your day.